Might not be much, but at least it's something. Came all the way. Now I know I've got the right lure and there's something willing to bite. You never know, there might be another one here. There might be another one around. Ooh, what was that? Something knocked it. Very, very gently, but something did knock it. Oh, shh! Yes! I'm pretty annoyed that I lost that pike earlier. Like at first I was really happy because I caught one, even though it was tiny. But now I'm really annoyed that I actually lost the second one because it looked a lot better. Seemed to have some really nice colors on it too. Oh, that was a fish, that was a fish. That was a freaking fish. What was it though? I just can't tell what it was. Ooh, that was brutal. That was really, really brutal. This is pretty fun. I've never been down here. I'll be completely honest, I've never been down here. Well, you're very cute and you've clearly been attacked by something or other, but you can go now. Okay. Yes, put it back. I'm very much putting it back. It's really pretty. I'm basically trying to reach all the gaps between the trees at the back of the canal. My battery died, but I've got 2 more spares, so we're running on that for now. Then, well, we'll see if there's anything even here. It looks promising, but you never know. Could just be empty. Could be empty today, could be empty always. Could have stacks of big fish in. Doesn't mean they'll take. Ooh, what is this I see? What on earth is this? Looks like a private pond. Well, I say private. I don't know why I said private. But it just has that private vibe. That vibe where some random guy is just gonna walk up to you and be like, "Where's your license, mate?" And then when you say, "Oh, I have one, here it is," he's like, "Oh, no, where's your club license? You're not part of the club. If you're not part of the club, right, you need to get the f*** out of here." Why do I hear a boat coming? Is that like the imaginary sound of bad luck? I was literally thinking nothing is going to happen today. Just bring 2 lures and you'll be fine. There's water back there. There is a lot of water back there. It's a fishery. I can see one peg. A slightly sunken peg. But that's a peg alright with a lot of weeds around it. Just going to try here and then see what's going on down there. Seems to be a fallen tree or something. Yes! It's so tiny. It's literally so tiny. You know what, I won't even need the net for this one. It just frustrates me how the little ones just inhale the bait. But the bigger ones, however, they just miss it entirely. It's very annoying when that happens. That must be the single cutest thing I've seen this year. That is so small. And he somehow got the lure that far down. He somehow got this lure that far down his mouth. I'm gonna get the pliers out because I don't want my finger getting shredded by this. Just for the fish's safety and my finger's sake. That is literally the smallest pike I've caught this year. It's so small. It's so adorably small. Okay, let's find one that could eat it. Well, I just realized I've never witnessed or caught this many fish in one day on this canal. I've caught 3 fish, more than I've ever done so on this canal, and I've seen more. I've just never seen this many pike on this canal before. It's a really good thing I went out today. I do like the concrete jungle, but it does help to be in the real wilderness every so often. Well, wilderness. Looks like it's the end of the life stretch. I'm going to call this the life stretch for how much life I've seen in it today. I need to calm down and catch this monstrous pike, which I know is down here somewhere. It just has to be. I mean, where else could it be? It's not like it could be anywhere else in the entire canal system. I say it's, there's probably more than one. Like 2. Which aren't born yet because they're in the future, but I'm gonna try anyway. That was such an insane cast. Had to be a branch, didn't it? Just had to be a branch. You couldn't just be a 30-pounder, could you? I say 30-pounder, more like 50-incher. That'd be a lot more satisfying. The shock that would give me if that came out the tree. I envy so badly whoever lives in that house, because that is one crazy place to be living. Imagine having all these fish right at your doorstep. Yes! Yes! They had a fish on their doorstep. They had a fish right on their doorstep. And I caught it. I f***ing caught it. I mean, they live with the fish right on their doorstep. If they're not going to catch it, someone's got to. I just saw the take. I saw it at the surface. I really hope the camera got that. Oh yes, that's a good fish. For this place anyway. Finally, a fairly sized fish that actually takes the lure properly. You had to make it awkward, didn't you? Look at me talking to the boat. This is where I'm going in life, talking to the boat. Okay. And the boat replies. All right, enough. Well, as far as days go, today has gone pretty well. Might have lost 2 fish. One of size that I'm not too sure of, but what doesn't happen today could always happen tomorrow. So I will be back very soon. I'm gonna buy a new lure and I'll be back very soon to see what happens. That's a good reason to go out. To see what happens. Why are you going out today? It's pouring, it's ugly, the weather's horrible. To see what happens, because you never know. That's why you go out and do things you haven't done before. So I will be back to see what happens.